Girl, you have got to try this Laneige lip mask. Trust me, my lips needed that love.
Love these vanilla vibes from Kayali. That top note is just so smooth. Smooth and stunning. That's what you get with this K18 hair mask.
Those brands everybody's talking about, they're at Sephora. Discover the hype with the hottest names in beauty, including Laneige, Kayali, K18, and Rare Beauty. Only at Sephora.
This episode is brought to you by Atlassian. Atlassian makes the team collaboration software that powers enterprise businesses around the world, including over 80% of the Fortune 500. With Atlassian's AI-powered software like Jira, Confluence, and Loom, you'll have more time to do the work that matters. In fact, Atlassian customers experience a 25% reduction in project duration per year. Unleash the potential of your team at Atlassian.com. Atlassian.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, so YouTube did something very concerning today. One of those things where I am going to have to question it. Because my thing is this. If you can pay a YouTuber that was caught up talking to a minor, overall saying inappropriate things to a minor, if you can pay that YouTuber or remonetize his channel, what's wrong with me getting my plaque? And the thing is this, the crazy thing about it is that when you look at the reason on why YouTube didn't give me my plaque last year, and then you look at the reason why that YouTuber got taken down, when you lay out them two reasons and you ask every single YouTuber, what would you rather go through? What do you think is going to be more damaging to your career? Doing a voiceover to a video that you are not even behind. You just came across that video on Instagram. Or would you rather get caught up talking to a minor? That's a genuine question that I have for any and everybody out here listening to this podcast, because I know I'm probably going to end up making a YouTube video out of this. But my thing is this. So to overall explain to you guys what happened. So some time ago, the content creator, Dr. Disrespect, he got banned from Twitch. Nobody didn't know why he got banned from Twitch. We all just looked up one day and he was banned from Twitch. So he didn't come out and say why. Twitch didn't come out and say why. Nobody behind the scenes didn't come out and say why. Overall, this man was just banned. So a lot of people were pushing for him to get unbanned on Twitch because nobody didn't know what was going on. They was like, okay, Twitch, what's the issue? And I think at that time being, they were banning a lot of people. I mean, they even banned a lot of people today. I checked. There's this, I think it's, is it a website or a Twitter account? It's one of the two. I think they have a Twitter account, but then they also do have a website, I believe. But regardless, anyways, so yeah, like Twitch is known for like banning people, but there's some reasons behind it. And so, but with his, it was like nobody didn't know why. So was it yeah, I think it was last year where finally, I think it was somebody that used to work for Twitch. And then they had asked, like, I think he was streaming or something. But anyways, somebody had asked him, why was Dr. Disrespect banned from Twitch? And he told us, and he wasn't like, he didn't try to like, you know, beat around the bush. He didn't try to sugarcoat it. He just flat out said, yeah, Dr. Disrespect was talking to a minor. He was having an inappropriate conversation with the minor. And I think how Dr. Disrespect explained it was that it was like some jokes, or overall, it was something that I know that he would have had an issue if somebody was saying that to his kid. And I know that the parents of whoever this minor was, they would have had an issue if they heard Dr. Disrespect talking to their kid in the way that they were in some private messages. So what confuses the life out of me is that ever since YouTube has introduced that demonetize feature on videos, I don't know how many times my videos have gotten wrongfully demonetized, from voiceover videos to memes to what else? My music to reactions to videos of me sitting down just randomly talking about stuff to my gaming videos. I'm saying, like, I done had just about every single video or at least a style of video demonetized off of one of my channels. And it confuses the life out of me because I'm like, YouTube, are you even watching my videos? Like, that's a genuine question that I have for you guys. Like, are you guys watching my videos? Because if not, then it's like, fam, out here punishing me for stuff that it's like, it's something where it's very, very confusing. And so anyways, but that with the demonetized stuff, I'm like, okay, I can see past that. I'm not tripping about it. I've said that before. I'm like, yes, it is a blessing to make money off of my content. But for like the first 5 years while I was on YouTube, I wasn't even making money. I was just doing videos just for the fun of it. And then even when I had like started doing reaction videos, it wasn't like I had some big old giant channel. It wasn't like I was making a lot of money and stuff. So when I do content for my fans. I do content for my audience or anybody else that's looking for my type of content. I don't just do content or more so it's like I don't do things that's gonna get me in trouble. You know, I make sure of it, that I'm careful with the content that I do, and it's been like that for years. My thing is this, like for the first 5 years I was on YouTube from 2010 to 2015, I learned what videos was right and what was wrong. And that was something that I knew even because I got into YouTube when I was like 13 years old. So from 2010 to 2015, there were some videos I remember I uploaded at the time being where I'm like, okay, I learned my lesson, can't upload those videos no more. Because yes, those videos got taken down. I was just thinking along the lines, okay, I see other YouTubers upload it. And the crazy thing about it, it ain't no different. You know, like I had to say like the content has changed a lot on YouTube. Because back then, I'm like, fam, you're worried about the content that I'm uploading. I'm like, how about the content that I came across when I was a kid? I'm saying there was at times where I was coming across videos and I'm like, how did this video even appear on my recommendation thing? Why is this here right now? Why is this even allowed on YouTube? Yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm like, that's not normal, bro. That ain't like some of the content that I was seeing, I was like, fam, I had to say the one that did it for me, and I had to say that was probably the worst video. One of the worst videos that I've ever seen was John F. Kennedy's assassination. That's a video that still to this day, you can watch that video on YouTube. And that's something that I will never understand. And you know, when I look at the videos that was taken down off of my channel, I'm like, fam, I ain't never uploaded a video of somebody getting killed. I ain't never uploaded I'm trying to think of some other videos. I ain't never uploaded no porn to my channel. I ain't never uploaded, I'm trying to think of some, I don't even curse in my videos. I'm trying to think, the one time where I had to say that I had to curse for some form of content when I was doing voiceover work for a video game. And I'm like, fam, that's probably the only, I'm trying to think, it had to have been like on some super, super rare occasions on where I cursed in a video. And I'm like, fam, there are people out there where it's, where they like literally curse left and right. And I'm like, it's just one of those things where I would have to say that I might not, I would consider myself a PG-13 YouTuber. Like, yeah, I'll react to some edgy content. I'll talk on some edgy things, but I try to keep it as PG as possible. Because I'm like, that's something that I also think about. It's like, you know, there could be people, because I just remember when I was a kid in school and I would watch videos. I'll watch videos right then and there in school. But I'm like, at times, you know, you might not have no good headphones. So you got to like play the video out loud a little bit. I don't want nobody overhearing me having an explicit conversation, especially, yeah, you a kid in school and you might have that strict teacher and then they listening to this podcast episode. Let's say I was cursing left and right in the episode. That teacher gonna look at you all like, fam, what is you listening to? You know? So yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm all like, I try to keep it as PG-13 as I possibly can on my channel. I don't say nothing crazy. I don't promote nothing crazy. I don't do anything crazy. But explain to me why from January 2020, all right, 5 years ago, that's when these guideline strikes had started with my channel. And I'm like, and it was crazy because it was like, so I get a guideline strike, I get a warning strike in January 2020, didn't think anything of it. I'm like, okay, I'm still able to upload. I don't even remember talking about it. You know, because I was like, I think because, yeah, there was a lot going on during that time frame. And so I was like, yeah, I'm not even worried about it. I was like, for the longest, I didn't even know why YouTube had gave me a warning strike on my channel. I actually had to go through my emails to figure it out. And then finally I did. And it was something like kid related. But I'm like, fam, I promise you, and I'm willing to bet my career on it, that I never go out of my way to react to anything regarding a kid in danger. All right? Never. I'm like, yeah, my thing is this, if there is a video where it shows, because I know there is this one recent video that's gone viral where this kid, he's like holding, it's like a small child, but anyways, holding a bottle of milk, stands up, runs their head into the refrigerator, and I'm like, fam, that's stuff that I did when I was a kid. You know, my thing is this, it's like, yeah, I guess like if the kid got like a visible bad injury off of it, then yeah, you know, then it's like, it's or even if it's like an internal injury, and I'm like, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, if I know that kid is hurt, and that's usually something that will be said before the video, I feel like that's not even gonna be a video, you know. But even if it is a video where it like shows a kid getting hurt and you can see some bad bodily injuries, I'm not gonna react to that. I'm not even gonna talk about it. That's one of those things where I'm all like, nah, bruh, I stay from any disturbing content. I stay far away from it, because I'm like, okay, I know that this content disturbed me. Why would I want to disturb my audience? You know, it's like, that's just something that I sit down and I think about as a content creator. I'm like, okay, I know if I react to John F. Kennedy's assassination video, that's going to disturb me. Why would I want my audience to see that same video? Especially when I know for a fact that I have like a lot of different, like young age people watching my videos. But let's just see, audience, do they still have that thing where it lets you know like the age group who be watching your videos and stuff? Okay, here we go. So we got from, so it ain't like a significant high number, but from 2.5% of my audience in the last 28 days, ranging from 13 to 17. And I'm like, that's, to me, I'm like, that's a pretty big, you know, it might not be a whole lot of people, but still, that's a number. All right, that's a number that exists on my channel. Why would I want them? Especially because and that's the thing, I know that kids be watching my videos. I have talked with the kids that watch my videos. I'll never forget when I was streaming, and you know what, the thing is this, I can say this much, the conversation that I have with a child is the same type of conversation that I would have in front of their parent, because I know I'm not going to say anything crazy, because that's something that I also think with myself. The day when I have kids, I don't want my somebody on the internet talking crazy to my kids. But no, I remember the one time where it was a group of friends that were in school. They were all in my I thought that was one of the dopest things ever, because it reminded me of like me and my friends sitting at the lunchroom table, and yeah, we all just sitting there cracking jokes, just overall making memories. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like, yes, we were having some fun, you know. So, but anyways, I remember this kid came to my Twitch stream, and so I think I was playing Car X or something like that. He comes to my Twitch stream, and he started telling me about a girl that he likes. And I think he was, yeah, because he wanted some advice and just overall talking with the girl and things. And so I'm like, fam, talk with that girl. I'm just giving him some, you know, some relationship advice. I'm like, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, my thing is this, you know, if it's one of those things where if his parents don't want him to be focused on the relationship, then I apologize to the parents. That's one thing that I will make sure of, where it's like, if a parent feels that, oh, you shouldn't be having that type of conversation with my kid, I apologize. I have no problems with apologizing on some stuff like that, and I genuinely mean that apology, if that is the case. But my thing is this, and I know people will probably ask, like, well, how would that make you feel if you know, if there is a Twitch streamer that your kid was a fan of? And I'm like, and you know what, that's one thing about it, where it's all like, kids is gonna relate to stuff that they like. So I feel like they're gonna be more open and more, you know, overall, yeah, like more, I guess, talkative to somebody that they feel that they can relate to, and them kids can relate to me. So I'm not trying to be their parent, I ain't trying to be their guardian, but if they feel comfortable talking to me about something, I'm not going to take that away from them. But if it's something that's going to make me uncomfortable, I would stop that kid right then and there in their tracks and be all like, hey, you need to go on about it. It ain't even going to be no, hey, you need to go on about your business. They start having an inappropriate conversation with me, they getting banned, blocked, whatever the case may be. So that's why I'm all like, yeah, bro, it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm not going to engage in the conversation, and then next thing you know, I'm having to do some video, you know. And that's the one thing about it, where it's like with Dr. Disrespect, I remember when he came out and was like, when this whole situation was brought up, that he got caught up talking to a minor, it didn't even seem like he was like genuinely apologizing for it. It just seemed like that he was coming up with an excuse for it. And I'm like, I find that stuff so crazy, where it's like, these YouTubers get caught up for this type of stuff, right? And then come back like nothing happened. It's as if like, oh, that never happened. You never did. Because whatchamacallit, what was the one dude, James Charles? Don't he still have a YouTube channel? And he was like, I'm saying, it seemed like it was every week he got caught up talking to a minor. But if he still has his channel, hold on for a second. Does he still, yeah, still has his channel and just upload a video today. And I imagine that he's most likely, his videos are monetized. So like YouTube, you're going to explain it to, like, and that's something that I want an explanation for. Explain it to me. How is it that there's 3 different YouTubers that I know of that, well, the one, he defended somebody that got caught up talking to a minor, but still, it was like, he did a whole video defending this individual, and then Dr. Disrespect gets caught up talking to a minor, and James Charles, it seemed like he was going on a whole talking to minors, spree at one point in time, and I'm thinking to myself, fam, you mean to tell me that that type of behavior, obviously it's not allowed on your guys' platform, but it's like, you mean to tell me that that type of behavior, it could get like, that content creator can get a green light beyond that behavior. But let me upload a parkour fails video, a voiceover video, what else? And I uploaded that voiceover video to Twitter. That video's been, it's uploaded onto Twitter and it's uploaded onto Instagram. If you guys scroll it, you have to scroll a little bit on my Instagram, but I just recently posted that video of where I did a voiceover video where I was voicing over a dog, and so the dog was sitting on a car seat, and you know that airbag prank where they let the airbag go off and people go flying out? Did that to the dog. The dog was perfectly fine. It wasn't like the dog was limping. It wasn't like the dog's body got blown in half. The dog was running around barking at people. So my thing is this, and you usually can tell when a dog is injured. A dog usually makes some sort of noise, like one of those like screeching, well, I don't know what they overall call it, but it's like they usually make that noise like they're injured. That dog didn't do that. That dog got up barking at people, cussing them out in dog. And you mean to tell me that that video got taken down, prevented me from getting my 100K plaque, but you mean to tell, I wonder if Dr. Disrespect, I wonder if James Charles, let's see, because James Charles, he probably, James Charles, YouTube plaque, let's see, 10, so there's like, he did where it was like a 10 million subscriber thing. Does he have James Charles his frame? Oh, so he does have his, gold play button and his, diamond play button. James Charles framed his diamond play button. So yeah, James Charles, he overall has it. Let's see if Dr. Disrespect, well, how many subscribers does Dr. Disrespect have? Because that's one thing that I feel like I need to figure out first before I start looking up plaques. But I feel like he has like a decent amount of subscribers. Like I don't believe that he has 4 million subscribers, and he streamed today. He's actually been streaming for the past few days. That's crazy. All right, but anyways, Dr. Disrespect YouTube plaque.
Sergeant and Mr. Smith, you're gonna love this house.
Bunk beds in a closet?
There's no field manual for finding the right home. But when you do, USAA Homeowners Insurance can help protect it the right way. Restrictions apply.
The wrongs we must right. The fights we must win. The future we must secure together for our nation. This is what's in front of us. This determines what's next for all of us. We are Marines. We were made for this.
Oh, did he have to get is his customized for passing? That ain't real. That's not real. Yeah, I think that's, he doesn't have nothing about, his YouTube plaque. He probably, I don't know, because I'm like, what is this? It's like, so they were like, for 1 billion subscribers, that looked like that could be like some, oh no, that was back in 2019. Yeah, I don't think he, May 14th. I thought it might have been like an April Fool's joke or something. But anyways, I imagine he probably got his plaques too. And if he doesn't, then it's like, I guarantee and I promise you, if he did, like, let's say he was doing what I was doing, where he was doing a series of videos, podcast episodes, and everything else, I guarantee and I promise you, YouTube would send out his plaque. Why? Because he's a big YouTuber. And my thing is this, and Corey Kenshin, he said the same exact thing, and he made multiple videos about it too. There is some sort of favoritism, or there's some sort of weird backwards behavior going on at YouTube. And that's something where I'm like, fam, I'm telling you guys right now, if you don't get this stuff fixed, Like, and I mean actually doing some things that can be better for content creators, all content creators, to where we can go to your guys' platform and feel safe. Because I don't feel safe knowing that there's people that could get away with talking to a minor or defending a person that's talking to a minor, and they can still upload videos till this day. But you mean to tell me, let me upload a voiceover video of a dog getting having that airbag prank happening to them dogs perfectly fine. It ain't even, the original video wasn't even mine. I came across that video on Instagram, and you mean to tell me that I can get in trouble? I can be in a potential danger of losing my channel? But these guys, they can pretty much promote talking to minors. That's what YouTube's telling me right now. So that's why I'm like, yeah, the thing is this, right? You know, I'm not that, I don't like to be that person where, you know, I predict the future on stuff, because I feel kind of bad in a way for saying this, but at the same time, I'm like, YouTube, if you guys don't do something about your guys' website, I guarantee and I promise you, you're going to find yourself, you thought that it was, because I feel like there'll be a situation where a platform will come out, and then YouTube ain't gonna be thinking about it. It's just gonna be just like how it was with Kick, for an example. You know, but because, yeah, like, people don't really be, I guess, like, yeah, if a streamer gets banned from Twitch or YouTube, then they go to Kick. But overall, though, it was one of those things where Twitch, I imagine that they felt a little bit worried knowing that there is this streaming platform rising through the ranks. I guarantee and I promise you it's going to be the same exact thing with YouTube, but it ain't going to be no situation where it's all like, oh, well, we ain't tripping about it. We YouTube, we this, we that. Like, we ain't tripping about no other platform. I guarantee and I guarantee and I promise you that platform's gonna put you guys in the corner. Whether it's me that's creating the platform or behind that platform, regardless of the situation, you guys are doing content creators dirty. And that's not cool, bruh. That's not cool to have it where it's like, all I ask for is a plat, and you can't send that to me, but you can remonetize a person's YouTube channel. You can put up people's YouTube channels where they done got caught up talking to minors. That's the behavior that you're allowing on your guys' platform. Yeah, they might not be doing that stuff on your guys' platform, but they're known for that stuff. And you guys ain't even trying to, like, do nothing, because let that be any other business. Let's say if I work at some sort of establishment, but I get into a fight, the fight goes viral. Do you think that establishment is going to still want me hired on for their business? Yeah, I guess that might be a bad example, but my thing is this. I have heard of businesses doing that, where if, let's say, a Karen goes out in public and is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just be a Karen to people and stuff, you know, and the thing is this, let that video go viral, I guarantee and I promise you, whatever business that girl worked for or that Karen works for, she's getting fired from that business. So that's just one of those things where I'm all like, YouTube, you either need to treat everybody equal, or you need to start punishing people like how you be wrongfully punishing me, other content creators that be wrongfully getting punished. Like, that ain't cool, bruh. That's not cool at all. So anyways, hopefully some sort of change happens with YouTube. But I just feel like I did this podcast episode for no reason, because YouTube ain't gonna change. That's one thing about it. YouTube, I guarantee and I promise you, let this podcast get like millions of views. Let it get like worldwide media coverage. Let me upload a video that, yeah, gets millions of views, worldwide media coverage. Then that's when YouTube will start talking about, or they'll start answering some questions. But until then, it's like, yeah, YouTube don't care about people like me. They don't. If they did, I wouldn't be doing these podcast episodes. I wouldn't be doing videos. I wouldn't be making tweets, Instagram posts, or anything else. I'm like, YouTube, my thing is this. YouTube would have been addressing this stuff, but they're not. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm like, nah, YouTube, you're really going to have to do some work with your guys' platform this year. Because I'm like, that ain't fair to a lot of different content creators, where it's like we put in a lot of work with our content, and then it's like you guys can just take it down whenever you want, and basing it off of what a guideline strike bot had said. Yeah, that's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, you guys, y'all gonna definitely need to work on your guys' platform, because I know there's at times, like throughout 2020, I know for a fact that you guys did not, not 2020, 2021. I know for a fact all the different videos that you guys was taking down that year, I know for a fact that you guys was not watching every single video that you was taking down off of my channel. I know that for a fact that you guys wasn't, because my thing is this, right? like probably billions of videos get uploaded. If not, there's probably millions upon millions of videos that's getting uploaded onto YouTube. And I guarantee and I promise you, so like let's say if 100 million videos get uploaded onto YouTube, there's gonna probably be a million or a little bit more than a million that gets flagged by your guys' guideline strike bot. Do you honestly think that you are capable of watching, if you split it amongst numerous employees, right? Let's say, because what's like a million divided by 1,000, what would be like 100,000 or 10,000 or something like that? I know for a fact that you guys ain't got that many employees to sit down and watch all those videos, but let's just do the math real quick. Okay, a million divided by 1,000. It's 1,000. Okay, so you guys have 1,000 employees that can watch, and we ain't even talking on the time of these videos. There's videos that are probably gonna be hours long. There's videos that could, so let's say there's a 15-hour live stream that somebody just did. You're sitting down and you're watching that whole live stream? No, I know for a fact that you guys aren't. I know for a fact that you guys ain't watching the whole video or anything else on a person's channel. Because if so, I'm like, there's a lot of different videos that was taken down off of my channel that you would have seen been uploaded onto your guys' platform numerous times, where you've been like, yeah, we ain't gonna do nothing. My thing is this: if you're gonna do something to me, take down the video's whole existence. Don't leave the videos up on all these other different channels. Then on top of that, gonna have it where you took down a reaction video that I did, and then gonna recommend me a video from another YouTuber that did a reaction video, and they reacted to that same video. And you guys recommended that to me. And I'm supposed to just look at that and be all like, oh yeah, that's normal. It's not normal, alright? So, anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode, and peace.